Tina.
I'm Ross.
And today we have some of the items that our generous viewer, Woodentie, we're going to get his name right this time. This is Michael, known as Woodentie on YouTube. We mispronounced his screen name last time, so we are going to try very hard to get it correct after we have been mispronouncing it.
We apologize for that. All this time we thought it was Woodentie. Our bad.
Now that we see it, it's like, oh yeah, I see it now. You can't unsee it. So we have mostly sweet and one savory item here. So we have some biscuits, some chocolate, and some crackers. And as was recommended, we made ourselves a cup of tea. Ross, of course, in his Stormtrooper mug. I have one with fuchsias on it.
Fine china, made in China.
Yeah, I got this one from my Nana's collection. My understanding is it actually belonged to my great-grandmother who loved fuchsias. And this has some beautiful painted fuchsias on it.
My mug came from the dollar store.
So, do you want to go ahead and try our one savory item first?
I leave it up to you.
All right, we'll go with savory.
Okay.
So we have the Jacob's Cheddars, and we did try that from... Originally, Roland, I believe, sent us just the regular cheddars, and these are a different flavor. These are Red Leister. So this is really fun to be trying a new flavor of these cheddars crackers by Jacob's.
Would you like me to...
Go ahead and open. And I have the documentation or letter that was written to us.
Oh, by the way, Woodentie, thank you very much for taking the time to put that together.
Yeah, this is really helpful.
This.
Yeah, just a savory Red Leister. So, looking forward to trying these. We'll try them plain, and unfortunately I know some people were recommending to spread them with like Philadelphia cream cheese. We actually had some not that long ago. We had some Philadelphia cream cheese with, I believe, chives, maybe chives and onion in it. It was really good. I like spreading on bagels. Would have been great on this, I think, but we are out of it. So we do have some spreadable feta cheese with red pepper. So we're going to give that a try after we try it on its own. Thank you. Oops, I'm a little bit broken.
I'll tell you what, I'll take the broken one, you take the...
No, too late. I already have it on my plate.
That's right.
And that always happens. It's like the end one doesn't quite make it. There you go.
I feel guilty now.
No, go ahead. You're always taking the broken ones.
Okay.
Oh, that one's broken too, so there you go.
I'm sure it's going to taste...
We'll get the broken ones out of the way, and that way when we have the one we want to spread stuff on, maybe it will be a full one.
Fair enough.
All right, here we go. Boop. It's a nice savory cracker.
It is.
I can't remember what the original cheddars tasted like to compare, but...
No, these are fine on their own without needing anything spread on them.
Yeah, they do taste nice. Because there are some crackers you don't mind eating on their own. Like I think back to what we mentioned, chicken and a biscuit before. Those are the texture of those reminds me a bit of these.
Yes.
Maybe a little flatter, but...
Oh, I like these. Really good. Strong cheese flavor. That's my usual thing. I don't know why we don't have this here. And we have plenty of cheese crackers here, but not the same. I mean, we have our...
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its. That comes to mind.
Those are good on their own, too. In fact, I probably have those just on their own and not put anything on top of them. But these, I can see you could take them up another level by putting something on them.
Oh, yeah.
Which we're going to do.
Try doing that with a little goldfish cracker. Not going to happen.
Oh, yeah, goldfish crackers. See, those are good, too. Cheese-flavored crackers, but I would definitely just have those on their own and not spread anything. But these are just calling for something to be spread on them, I think. Oh, shoot. It's still broken a bit.
You're going to try to... A little feta cheese on it?
I was going to say it's only in two, but... There we go.
You make a little micro mini sandwich with it.
I could make a sandwich, huh? Yeah, they are a little bit on the delicate side.
Thank you.
Go.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I really like the cheese flavor on these. Why don't you take one of these?
That's okay. Go ahead, because when you start, because I see there's a crack in it. So probably once you start spreading, it'll.
Well.
That's what happened to me. It looked like it was whole, but.
Okay, eagle eyes.
And we know these were packaged really well. We complimented Woodentie on his packaging skills. Everything was very carefully packaged. But it's hard when it's traveling that far.
Yeah. Excellent packing job. Okay.
Are you going to make a little sandwich? Okay.
Spreadable cheese. It's like a little adhesive. You ready for the goodness?
Yep.
Here we go. Mmm. Mm-hmm.
Cheese spread on top of a cheese cracker.
Really enjoy that combination of flavors here.
Mm-hmm. I would like to try it with Philadelphia cream cheese, though. Like the one with the chives. So it's a little milder than this one. This one's a little spicy.
Yes.
That way it might let the flavor of the cracker come through even more.
Roasted red pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not like a crazy ghost pepper, jalapeno pepper.
And fetta's a little bit stronger cheese, too.
Yeah. But, yeah, if we saw these in Cost Plus World Market or Touch of Britain store after trying these,
Mm-hmm.
I'd definitely pick these up.
And I think both carry the Jacob's cream crackers.
Yes.
You need to figure out who to talk to, whoever buys for those stores. Say, you know what, you really should pick these up, because I think that's something a little different that people wouldn't necessarily find here. And I know last time we were in Cost Plus, or a couple times ago, we ran into a woman and her mother, and they were looking for jelly babies, wasn't it? And it wasn't the right kind of jelly babies. So it's like, we see people in there that are looking for British food, so.
Yeah, I handed her. So I know exactly what you're looking for. Grab the only one I found there. Say, yeah, okay. Hey, this is what you're looking for? Yes, but I don't like that brand.
I think she wanted Maynard's.
Did she say Maynard's?
I think it was Maynard's.
Okay. But, yeah.
Yeah. I forgot what brand it was, but it was an off-brand she didn't care for, so.
Yeah. But I know we've seen, I remember finding jelly babies at Home Goods.
Home Goods is really hit and miss, though.
Yes.
Just like we found, that's how we discovered clotted cream fudge, was actually
Home
just
Goods.
picking it up on a whim, thinking, oh, this sounds interesting. We've never had it before. I think I had clotted cream. As a matter of fact, where I had it, I have my little teapot out, which I really haven't used. I picked this up at a tea service that my mom and I went to at the Dickens Fair years ago, and as part of your payment, you got to take home the little teapot. And it's been sitting in my cupboard, and I thought, I'm going to get out the teapot and give it a try. And I know I don't have a tea cozy, although I have to say it's so hot here today, it's probably not going to cool off very quickly.
No tea cozy. Oh, the humanity.
Yeah.
But those were good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ready to move on to some sweet.
You sure you don't want another?
I'm good for now. We'll
sure?
save some for. I don't want to use them up too fast. I want to
Ration.
savor them for some. I'm gonna have to buy some other spreads and enjoy those other spreads with them.
Yeah, the moment the camera's turned off, Tina's gonna snatch it. Okay, gonna count exactly how much in it. You get 25%. I'm gonna get the rest, and don't even come to me when you run out and want more. No, that wouldn't happen. Okay, what would you like to try next?
Okay, so we got Woodentie, correct?
I still want to say Woodentie. I can't help it. We're such in the habit of, Woodentie left us a comment. Hey, did you check the box for Woodentie's box? Yeah, apologies. Woodentie. Got it.
All right.
Okay.
Bourbon Creams. Did we get it right this time? Because that's another one we struggle with is the bourbon.
How do you pronounce it?
Bourbon.
Bourbon. You sound like a New Yorker.
It does sound like a New Yorker, huh? I'm trying to go because everybody's trying to give us the phonetic pronunciation, and that's always kind of tricky, actually. Anytime somebody says, well, it sounds like this, like the mushy and mushy, and then you find out that actually the way the other words that they're using are pronounced differently from what we pronounce it.
Right.
And so that makes it really tricky. Yeah.
Okay. Can you say coffee like a New Yorker?
No.
Okay. Do you want me to open that for you?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and open them. But that is something interesting that we haven't really talked about on our channel. We've been focused on food, but we have seen some videos on various accents in England, the UK.
Absolutely amazed. Yeah.
I didn't realize there were so many because I think what I learned was called received pronunciation is kind of what Americans think of. When you think of an English accent, we're, I think, mostly thinking of received pronunciation is what you think. And you kind of know there are other ones. You've heard of Cockney.
Yes.
You know, they have an accent in Liverpool. So we're aware of those, and we know there are some others out there that some are easier for us to understand than others. Some of them, it's like, okay, we better turn on the subtitles so we don't miss anything. But yeah, when we started learning about just how many different variations and accents and pronunciations, we were just amazed. Thinking of the United States, how big we are, I don't feel like we have as many. I feel like you can go for, hundreds, thousands of miles and people sound relatively similar. That probably changes, I'd say, in the South and the East Coast. They have a lot of different accents, and maybe the Midwest. But I hear people who live thousands of miles from us, and I think they really sound pretty much like how we talk.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Behold.
So here we go with the Bourbon Creams. Now this is something that a lot of you mentioned, and we had never tried them. And then recently we've gotten them in a couple different boxes because Mr. Sunny sent us some.
Yes.
We got some in our India Universal Yums box, and then now Woodentie sent us some. They've all been different brands, so that's kind of fun. It's not like we're getting the same one. We're getting different brands. And what was the brand on this one? Was it Morrison's?
Morrison's.
Yeah, these are Morrison's.
Yes.
As I cover it up. Oops. I'm just making a big mess today, I tell you.
Technically, those landed on my side.
So they're yours. Okay. Fair deal. Are you going to dip yours first or just eat it?
Pressure. No pressure. I'm going to take a bite and then I will dip.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
We're on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Can't beat chocolate on chocolate.
Yes. I think as I get older, I appreciate, like gummies, I appreciate sandwich cookies more.
Yeah, and I feel like these seem to be a very popular biscuit in the UK. Let us know. I'm thinking, would this be comparable, say, it's like how Oreos are here. Like everybody knows Oreos. Everybody's had Oreos. That's another sandwich cookie. Just it has the vanilla cream in dark chocolate.
Yeah. Like iconic, and then you have all the copycats, like
all the copycats, Hydrox.
I was just thinking
Yeah.
Hydrox. Was it True Blue? Is that other brand?
Oh, I'm not familiar with that one. I just remember Hydrox.
Yeah. They make a lot of sandwich cookies. How are you enjoying it?
It's nice. It is really nice dunked.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely makes that biscuit a bit softer.
Yeah. I was just thinking how really should have tried this when we were kids. But when I was going to school, I don't remember really seeing a lot of kids bringing their thermos to the school cafeteria, a little lunchbox, grabbing some biscuits, and a hot tea. And that was always just like Oreos and milk.
Well, how often did you get hot tea with your lunch? I think that's just the thing. I mean, hot tea is not as popular here. Dunking biscuits, cookies, that's not really a thing here. Besides, like you mentioned, the Oreos, dunking Oreos in milk, that's kind of a thing, but...
Yeah. Growing up, about the only time we ever had hot tea was when, Dad ordered Chinese takeout. You want some hot tea? So, yeah, okay, sure, why not? But other than that, not really. What about you growing up?
I was going to say, well, my first thought was when I'm sick.
Yes.
It was often the go-to drink when I'm sick. Even still today, I'm a big coffee drinker. I have to have my cup of coffee every morning. But when I get sick, for some reason, coffee does not sound good. But tea just hits the spot.
Upset stomach, tea and toast. Yeah. Just something light, easy to eat.
Easy on your stomach, easy on your throat.
Yeah.
You know, especially like when we were sick, a lot of times Mom would put honey in it too to kind of help coat your throat. Yeah. Now, big exception, I would say, you know, my Nana, where I got the teacup from, she was a big tea drinker. She loved her tea, so.
Yeah. Also around the holidays. Not Christmas. You see a lot more like maybe when we're out shopping, I think I see more like festive looking
tea sets like for gifts.
Yeah.
I used to get Nana those sometimes for Christmas. You know, would have an assortment of different types of teas. Yeah, that was always fun. She always enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was nice. Yeah. I would say here, it's going to make our UK viewers probably cringe. I think iced tea is much more popular than hot tea.
Yeah, sweet tea.
And then the South, sweet tea. Yeah. Really sweet tea. Okay. I mean, I like a little bit of sugar in my iced tea, but they really go heavy in the South. But
yeah.
So are we up for the next thing? I think next we need to try these McVitie's fruit shortcakes. I was super excited to see these. I'm not familiar with them, the fruity one. They have, I believe, currants in them. So I'm looking forward to trying those.
And to date, every single McVitie's item we've tried, we've enjoyed. So.
Yeah, it reminds me our other ones that we really enjoyed, the ginger nuts.
Yes.
McVitie's ginger nuts. Especially, I really like those for dunking because they're a bit on the crisp side, so they are perfect for dunking. We love that ginger flavor. And then we got sent the fiery one. And those were really good too, the extra strong ginger.
Okay, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Glad you're sitting down. Check that out.
Here we are.
Boop. So these have currants, black currants. I ask you as you take a bite.
No, I don't believe they're black currants. It's just currants. It's my understanding. What does it say on them?
Very delicate. Not referring to texture, but pardon, not referring to taste, but just texture.
Oh, it just says currants. 12% currants.
Oh.
Yeah, those are nice.
These are very good, yeah.
But yeah, I love the light and flaky texture.
Yeah,
and then just that little bit of currant flavor in there is really nice. Yeah.
Yes. I like it. Let's see how you like it for dunking.
Especially if you're looking for something like a little sweet, a little light. This seems like it would hit the spot.
Yes. Yeah. There's something about these. They're not like cheap, hard, crumbly cookies. They're very delicate, not overly sweet.
Yeah, those are really nice. I like the currants in there. And I thought currants were kind of like our raisins. Maybe slightly different, but I have to say here, I don't get really excited about cookies with raisins in them. Because a lot of times it'll be, it's an oatmeal cookie with raisins. And it looks like chocolate chips. And then you're disappointed because you're expecting chocolate. And it's more of a chewy raisin. But I have to say, some of the British food we've tried that have currants in them, like the Eccles cakes.
Oh, yeah.
Those were so delicious.
Oh, that's really
and then my attempt at Chorley cakes, which went okay, but I mean, they tasted good. They were a pain to make, and I didn't think they looked that great when they came out, but they did taste good.
Oh, I enjoy those, the ones you made. But yeah, the time we found the Eccles cakes over at Touch of Britain, they seem so unusual. Haven't seen this before, and then we saw the comments. Squash fly pie. It's like, are you sure you want to try these?
Well, remember, you had to pick up the bag of currants, and that was not easy for us to find, and you finally found them. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little quest in its own.
Just to show that you don't see currants a lot here. You see raisins, you see golden raisins, but the currants they're a little bit more expensive, and they're a little harder to find.
Yeah.
And I don't dislike raisins. I don't mind eating them as a snack and stuff. I'm just like, kind of hit and miss for me when they're included in other foods.
Yeah.
That brings us to our next one. Actually, next two, when I think about it, because I think we have raisins in this Cadbury Dairy Milk Fruit and Nut. And we've been trying a few different Cadbury Dairy Milks, but I don't think we've had the Fruit and Nut before. We see fruit and nut here, but it's not the Cadbury from the UK. It's the Hershey's version, which we haven't bothered to try.
Hershey's, and there's also that chunky that has raisins and nuts in it as well. And I think you've said you've never had a chunky in your life.
I think I have. No.
Little square. Okay. Never had a chunky.
Not that I recall. All right. Oops. I took off 2 at a time. And from the front, it looked like it had almonds in it.
Let's take a gander there. I'm getting chocolate shrapnel all over the table.
Looks like an almond.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right there. I knew it was going to be fantastic before I even put it in my mouth. Just Cadbury itself. A rule of thumb, if it's in a matted packaging, you know it's good stuff. Kind of like McVitie's, we never had Cadbury that was bad. What do you think?
Well, I do. I love Cadbury chocolate. Fruit and nut probably wouldn't be my go-to flavor. Not bad. Not bad. But you know what? If I go to the store and I have a choice, I'm probably going to be bad and get something like Cadbury with hazelnut or something like that. Actually, I really do like that. I've had them with the whole hazelnuts, and I actually really like that. I've really become a hazelnut fan.
I can kind of get tired of hazelnut after a while. And if I wanted something like, change it up a bit, definitely go with those. Smooth, creamy chocolate.
I love that milk chocolate.
You are a milk chocolate fan. But, so I thought, like last year, maybe the year before that, we were just being bombarded with hazelnut. What was it with all the German boxes we were getting? Usually it'd be something sweet.
Something with hazelnut, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did get a Cadbury bar that I found, I think at KP International, that had whole hazelnuts, and that was really good. And hazelnut cream, can't go wrong with that. So yeah,
Right.
It's not like I won't eat this, but I think it's probably more of a Ross bar.
I would agree with that. Ross would not complain. Oh yeah, that was the combination. Yeah.
And I do like almonds as far as nuts go. Those are really good too.
Yeah, that's where I think Hershey just kind of missed the mark. Those Hershey's milk chocolate bars that have the almonds in them.
The almonds, yeah, they're kind of okay. Well, you're thinking you're not getting as good a quality chocolate either.
Yeah, there.
We've got better options here, so.
But
And next up we have the Cadbury Bourneville. And this looks interesting too, because it's Old Jamaica Dark Chocolate Rum and Raisin. Now, rum raisin I know is a popular ice cream flavor, isn't it?
I'll say that's one of the few things we ever go to. You and I hardly ever go to like ice cream shops together. It's like we got our Baskin Robbins, we have our Stone Cold Creamery. Never have I ever heard you say, Ross, I got a hankering for some ice cream. You and I get in the car and let's go get some ice cream.
Can you smell that? I just opened up the package and it's like, whoa, I can get the aroma of it. It smells nice.
It smells wonderful. Okay, I stand corrected. There was a honey treat. We get frozen yogurt quite a bit.
Until they went away.
Until they went away.
Yeah. Then we felt like we'd be a little bit more healthy getting the frozen yogurt, but
yes. But
ice cream.
Correct. It's just all the times we went to honey treat for frozen yogurt. I don't recall ever seeing rum raisin there.
I don't think I've seen it as a frozen yogurt. I think I've seen it as an ice cream.
I would not be opposed to trying it.
Yeah.
If we ever come across it in ice cream.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever tried it. I've just heard of it. Because every time I go and get ice cream, it's going to be something like chocolate.
Mint chip.
Mint chip, chocolate and mint, or...
some coffee flavor.
coffee flavor, chocolate and peanut butter. And as we're saying this, I'm thinking, we forgot to bring something to the table. Oh, there they are.
Yes, they are.
How could we forget? They're sitting right in front of us.
For a moment, I thought you did that intentionally, so it'd be a separate video.
No, I didn't. I was going to try them all, the club bars. But before, we opened up the rum raisin dark chocolate.
Would you like me to?
Want to go ahead? And I've been forgetting to read off from the letter here. So it says it's a chocolate bar for dark chocolate lovers. That would be Ross. I'm more of a milk chocolate, but I'm not opposed to dark chocolate either. Especially if it's not too dark. When they start getting almost on the bitter side, that's where I'm a little iffy on it. I know it's healthier for you, but I think this is not going to be the bitter type.
It just gets better and better, the scent.
The scent when we open that package.
Yeah.
We're going to be so full. I foresee a nap in our future.
Boop.
That has a lot of the rum flavoring in it. That's nice, huh?
I would love to fill a bathtub with these and just bathe in it. Does that sound weird?
A little bit. That's really nice, and I can't think of a chocolate bar that we have here that's anything like that. We have some of those chocolates that come out around Christmas time that are filled with alcohol.
Yeah, but
That's like the closest.
oh yeah,
That's really good. Now, see, for my preference, even though I'm a milk chocolate lover, that's be my preference. I think I like this more than the fruit and nut.
I think the last time we had something even remotely close to it was like a Hershey's Box of Gold, but I'm saying remotely similar because they did have in that variety box there was milk chocolate with a rum center filling, and those weren't bad, but these are top notch. Seriously, yeah. I would bathe in a bathtub full of these. If I had a bad day at work, I'd come home, open up a bar of these, and just, oh yeah, these are fantastic. Top notch. Thank you.
Yeah, really good.
While you were sleeping, I would hide this. Sorry, honey.
Wait.
I love you, but as you're sleeping, I would hide these.
Didn't I already say, oh, this is Ross. This is more Ross's thing.
You have to sleep sometime.
We will share. We will share.
Well. Fantastic. Thank you. Woodentie, thank you very much. That was so nice being able to try that.
Yeah.
That was just fantastic. Ooh.
All right, are we? I think we need to split each one.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Yes. At this point, I think we need to split.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So these are the McVitie Club Biscuits that we, at first sight, we thought they were little chocolate bars, but
understandable.
Found out they're not.
And someone recommended taking your finger and press it against
the foil to get it in the foil.
Yeah.
So these are orange and mint, a familiar UK biscuit. Many of us remember the ditty, if you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club. So what do you want to try first, orange or mint?
I'm sure they're going to be equally wonderful. How about you decide? Ladies
Okay,
first.
we'll start with the orange. So this says milk chocolate covered crunchy biscuit with an orange flavored cream.
Okay, muscles. Just
I was gonna try to. I can't get it right.
you want a man to do it, or you want me to do it?
You can do it with the next one.
All right.
Oh, this looks
On the melty side.
on the melty side.
Want a knife?
Yeah, maybe we should get a knife.
Yep. Prepared. Ready?
I'm ready.
We need to wear some safety goggles for this. There we go. Nice clean cut.
Kind of nice. Get to see the cross section of it.
Yes. Oh, I can smell that.
It's. When I opened the box, I thought, well, I can smell that mixture of orange and mint. I think.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All those years, Christmas went by. All those years without never having a Terry's chocolate orange, and now. Mmm. Mmm.
Nice orange flavor with that chocolate.
Oh yeah.
They're getting pretty melty here. I probably should have stuck them in the fridge with how warm it is today. But
Yeah.
I have to admit, I know it is good to have, especially like minty chocolate coming from the fridge. But I think the flavor of the chocolate at room temperature, kind of like cheese, is more intense. You get more of the chocolate flavor, at least in my opinion. But I do see on a hot day, having it straight from the fridge is nice too.
Yeah, definitely. That was so good. The crunchy biscuit, the creamy chocolate, the orange, and the chocolate. And the chocolate goes so nicely together.
Yeah, we're just loving that orange and chocolate combination. As we've mentioned many times before, doesn't seem to be a very popular combination. You'll see the chocolate and mint, but not so much chocolate and orange.
Yeah. The other thing is, pardon me, maybe dark chocolate raspberry.
Yeah, that's another popular one.
Yeah. That, chocolate mint, but not so much chocolate citrus. It's nice. It really does go well together.
I think we've seen it we can get the Lindt chocolate bars, and I've seen it in Lindt, but yeah, it's not as much other places.
Yeah.
All right, last thing here.
Okay.
Do
Ready?
the honors. Try the mint one.
Let's see if I can, depending on the state of the biscuit. Not seen it.
Yeah, I think part of the problem is it's just really warm. It's probably starting to wear off a little bit.
Yeah.
The other one looked a little bit melty.
I tried.
You tried.
That's the best I can do. Okay. Here we go, madam.
Boy, now that we're getting to this last one, I'm thinking, boy, I should have maybe broken this up into more videos. I don't know. My eyes were bigger than my stomach.
Okay, then. Again, gotta love McVitie's. Okay, madam.
Love that minty smell. Chocolate and mint, always a favorite.
Creamy chocolate, crispy biscuit. That mint flavor with the chocolate. Very nice. So I have to ask, I'm going to ask.
What?
If you had to pick only one of the two flavors.
You know what I'm going to say.
Mint?
Depends on my mood. I know. I'm trying to decide because I feel like mint's probably more of my go-to, but I really did like that orange. That's a tough call.
I was so sure you're going to say the mint because, again, typically like ice cream. You know, you like the chocolate and mint. And the Andes mint. I know you said you like the chocolate mint, Andes mints. But, those are both nice. I really like those.
Yeah. And you know what? I think I might almost be edging a little bit more towards the orange because when I do have the chocolate mint, a lot of times I'll have it like in a peppermint patty.
Yes.
Or our other favorite we discovered, which I almost picked up last time we were in Cost Plus World Market, are the After Eights.
Yeah.
Absolutely love those. I love it with the dark chocolate coating with just like the mint cream inside. I think with the added biscuit, maybe I might go a bit more for the orange. But they're both good.
Yeah. I'm on the fence. I like both equally. But
Now looking at things overall, and it's kind of tough because we're trying different things. Do you have a favorite out of these?
yes. Yes, I do. But I almost feel like declaring a favorite almost minimizes everything else when everything here was just thank you very much, Woodentie.
Maybe we should go between like biscuits and chocolate. It's unfair for the cheddars because we only had one savory, and we know we love those. But let's pick. How about a favorite biscuit and a favorite chocolate?
Fair enough. Ladies first.
I asked you, and then you switch it over to me.
I'm just trying to be polite, dear.
This is kind of a tough call because I hate. It probably just depends on my mood. I'm surprised how much I enjoyed these light biscuits here, the shortcake. I really, really liked that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
loved how light and delicate they are, and just a little bit of fruit flavor. But you know, if I was wanting something a bit more filling, I might go for one of those orange clubs.
Yes, sir. Fair enough.
I think it was obvious for the chocolate. It's going to be that rum raisin. That was delicious.
Agreed. Yes.
And unexpected. I didn't know what to think of that, what to expect from that one, and it was very good. How about you?
Okay. Biscuit wise. They're all so good, I'm having a hard time selecting. I think I would go with the Orange Club. I mean, biscuit wise itself, no complaints whatsoever. Like the citrus flavor of the chocolate. But these were also very nice. I liked how delicate these were, and the flavor of the currants.
Yeah, I feel like because we always love shortbread, but it's just very simple, but so delicious. Which I've seen both shortcake and shortbread. So what is the difference between shortcake and shortbread?
Is there a difference?
Is there a difference? Let us know in the comments because we're not really familiar. We've always heard of shortbread, cookies, biscuits, not so much shortcake. So let us know if there is a difference.
What I'm wondering is would it constitute shortcake if it actually has bits of fruit in it? Where shortbread is just
I don't
the
know.
biscuit in itself without maybe anything added?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. But what I am sure of is, said it before, I would love to just fill a bathtub full of these. And after a bad day, come home from work and just bathe. Top notch. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. So we agree on that one.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Just fantastic.
Yeah, again, a wonderful selection that you got for us, Woodentie. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much. And thank you for prepping the tea.
Sure. No problem.
So we're both going to take a nap now.
I think so.
After sugar overload.
Yeah, we're just going to have a crash here pretty soon from all the sugar.
But again, thank you, Woodentie, and thank you to everyone who sent us a box. And you give us a chance to do something we normally wouldn't be able to do, and that is try things from another place that we don't have access to pick up these fine products. It's been a joy and a pleasure. Thank you very much.
So if you like food reactions and food tastings, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll know each time we publish a new video. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.